Hello, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
Hi, Joe.
Welcome to the Slowbuck Farm.
How are you doing, farm? Welcome back to all of our returning subscribers. Hey, all you new people. This here is where we talk about cross stitch. It's called Flosstube. Don't ask me why I do that in a southern voice. I just do.
Such a weird. Today is Monday, July 27th. Yes, it's 27th. It is still hot. Northeast Ohio is still doing its best impression of the South. I don't like it.
No.
I look funny. I know, I look funny. Anyways, house still hasn't sold. Don't know why. I said I was held hostage by this house. It has been a wonderful long week. And that's about that. It's hot. I have nothing to talk about. Sick.
Well, let me see. It rained today,
It did rain today.
which means now the outside's actually better than the inside, but
Scared the bejesus out of me. Scared the bejesus out of me.
I've had one of those days. I had a guy who was working from home who called in sick from work today.
There are a plethora of reasons why.
I know, but it's like you would figure if it is so bad, you would have to think of a reason other than I'm sick. You think that needs a little more operations. If I have a head cold and I'm going to be home anyway, I'll just do my job. I'm just going to say, hey, I might not be as productive as normal today because I don't feel good. Everything else going on, I think you need to identify your illnesses.
Yeah, but he is working from home, so
Yep.
who knows?
Well, he's being as productive as he is when he's in the building.
Maybe he had a case of the Mondays.
The guy's a walking Monday. Every time he fixes something, the other guy has to go in and fix it. I really want to get this guy a poster that says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, you know. That's life.
No, we're doing shout outs now.
No, let's do shout-outs now.
Okay. Bridget, Lynn, Renee. Okay, same Bridget. Same Lynn. Andrea. Hi, Lynn for 3. And Glenna.
Lynn said she was just going to keep on with the multiple comments. And I said, okay, it makes YouTube think I make vastly more engaging content than I do.
Keep it up, but I'll turn it off. This button's right here.
Let's move on to whips.
Oh, I jammed that button anyway.
Whips.
Yay.
Yay!
Got some work done on ink circles, Dragons of Sumatra. This is on 16 count. Picture this plus thunderstorm. Yes, I actually wrote the info on the back of the card so I knew what it was. Because I don't have her memory. Here, down. That's it. It was a lot for me. It was fun.
Yeah, it did. Alrighty. I have to find the whip I need. This is not the whip you are looking for.
Go fish.
Alright, so stitch on something with one large focal motif and that is surrounded by several smaller motifs. My flag is my big focus. My states are my smaller face. It's my story and I'm sticking to it.
That's my story. That's my story.
I did 514 stitches on this. So my first 2 stripes are done. That's a whip go finish. Because even though you can't see it, New Jersey's in there. And it's been stitched twice. So it counts. Even though it's got to come out and be restitched. A third time. Because, as you can tell, you can't see it. And then I started on the stars. I'm not entirely sure what the cat's doing. So he's going to look. Make sure he's not killing himself. Because the cat's a little crazy.
Are you okay? I'm happy to report the cat is fine.
Let's show what he's doing. Okay.
Playing?
Probably. We had to relate something to space. We know more about space than we do about our own oceans.
It's easier to go into space. Space doesn't crush you like a tin can.
Actually, it doesn't. But
Well, actually, it's a lot easier to go to space. Sorry.
yawns. So I stitched on shores. One Nation is stitched on 28 count dirt road by hand dyed by the Slovak one. The Shores of Cochran Hollow is stitched on 32 count Cleveland Fog by hand dyed by the Slovak one. I have everything but the outline done on the first block. I have only 3 blocks started. I was supposed to have, I think, 4 blocks started at this point, but
Stop bringing it up then.
that's Shores of Cochran Hollow. And then we have to stitch on the last thing we stitched in 2019. The last thing we stitched on that's an active whip in 2019. Which the last thing I stitched on in 2019 is an active whip. So, Santa's House by Tiny Modernist. Maybe I'll finish this year. I've not finished my 300 stitches on this yet. I'm at like 100 and I'm at like 200. So, but I am almost done with the workshop room. I just got to finish outlining the presents. I had to modify it because I screwed it up. Hashtag, we always screw something up. This is stitched on 14 count. Santa House is stitched on 14 count. Soap Weavers. Mountain Rose Opalescence.
I knew a rose was in there.
Mountain Rose Opalescence. I'm not sure if that was Thunder or the cat.
Cat. I think he found one of his old. I think one of his old toys is underneath the bed he started hiding under.
It's possible.
Normally we keep that room locked, but we'll leave it open so you can get in there when we show the house. And I think he found an old toy.
Yeah, we normally keep that room closed just because we don't use it, but because it's summer and it's hotter than Hades, we have that room open so that we get airflow upstairs because it's hot. That's my stitching for the week. So I have Paul.
Yay. And I'm sorry about the yawning. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep because of somebody.
Okay.
Love you, dog.
Boink.
Doink, 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 doink.
All y'all.
I want to say the doink, 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 and
All y'all. I got a gift certificate to Just Stitching from someone. I don't know who.
should I be a little worried about you getting on this presents?
Somebody sent it to me. Someone sent it to me for arranging the fun nights on Zoom for Shelly during the pandemic, which I'm going to email her if we're doing one in August because she's not doing any in-person stitching meetups for the rest of the year. Because nobody really, she tried to do one in July. Nobody really felt comfortable going because I think we're all still a little bit nervous. So, and then the lovely Lynn sent me Summer Queen, Spring Queen. I thought she was Summer Queen. Now I think she might be Spring Queen. And the title that's normally on the back is folded up a different way, so.
Spring!
Yeah, she is Spring. See, when I was like, that's why I was like, no, I think she's actually Spring Queen. Spring Queen. I have Winter Queen. So then I don't have Summer or Autumn. They're out of print, so I don't know if I'll ever find them.
It's sad that if I had the fall one, I'd actually have her mid falling on her face.
What?
Fall! Autumn, fall.
Okay, well, moving along.
I broke her.
That's Turtle Hall.
Ready?
Yeah. Plans and announcements.
None.
It's been none.
I kind of just coast through my stitching. I might do some tonight, actually.
It just does whatever.
I don't want the stress that comes with trying to set goals. All that other crazy hoopity-la. I got enough stress.
Hoopadilla. So this week's Golden Girls Week in Daily 30.
You should just have me with sliced bread.
I'm not a Golden Girls fan. I'm sure somebody's gonna yell at me for that. I'm sure I'm gonna get some thumbs down for that.
Considering it came out before we were alive.
No, Golden Girls was out when we were.
It was?
We watched it.
I
Yeah.
thought those were reruns.
No, I don't think they were reruns.
Hmm.
I remember watching it. I didn't hate it. I thought it was funny. I'm just not like, oh my god, Golden Girls. You can Google it because he thinks I'm wrong.
No. I'm honestly curious. Jeez, a P.
But I'm not, oh my god, Golden Girls. So, probably not doing this week's prompts again. Probably just going to finish out the July monthlies. And be done with it.
Well, yeah, you are right. I figured you were right. Yeah. 85 to 92.
So, a little young for the beginning, but yeah, I do recall watching it. And thinking they were kind of funny. They are kind of funny, but I'm not like obsessed. I'm hot. I should stop doing that. Because that probably doesn't look good on camera. We are hosting a virtual retreat the first weekend of November. I'm not well prepared today. November 6th, 7th, and 8th. Head over to the Lakeshore Retreat for all of the information. And we are hosting an in-person retreat, hopefully, cross your fingers, April 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Shipyard in Lorraine. Again, head over to Lakeshore Retreat for information. You do not need to book a hotel room in order to attend. If you are coming from out of town and you do need a hotel room, I'm kind of, there's a hotel like 3 blocks away. I'm kind of gathering up if we're going to have enough to get a block and see if we can get a block rate. I have to have at least 10 rooms in order to do a block rate. Most people seem to be interested in the hotel that's closest, which makes sense.
Yeah. I don't like that. A long drive from hotel to event is annoying. At least you won't be going across a major metropolitan city.
Yeah, we did that last summer with Nashville. And that's my fault because I picked the Airbnb.
No, it wasn't your fault because the Airbnb was half the flipping price.
It was more than half the price once we broke it down.
Yeah, that's why we did it, because it was just astronomically stupid expensive to place a woman decided to do it.
I think the Airbnb ended up costing each person total what one night in the hotel would have been. And we stayed in the Airbnb Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. So like a third of the price.
Which is why we did it.
That's why we did it. Unfortunately, I picked an Airbnb that was not in a good location.
Actually, I thought it was the only one you could find.
There was a couple other options, but I don't think anywhere close to the airport.
And also, I think that was the nicest looking one. It was a really nice place.
It was a really nice one. It was, and then we had a good time with the Airbnb. So that's plans. That's announcements. It's gonna be a real short video because I don't think we've gone more than 5 minutes for each segment.
Between this, okay, would you know the level of stress I'm under, dear? My resting heart rate is over 100 right now.
Yeah, the stress with the house. Went from a staff of 6 to a staff of 4 at work last week, without notice.
You win.
It's great.
Okay.
So, that's it. Short video this week. Can't promise next week's is going to be any longer. Myth and Magic Stitching Wars did wrap up end of last week. I don't remember when exactly, and they are starting a new round. Saturday. We're currently in discussions about whether or not we actually think it would be a good idea to participate. Because a lot of us have a lot, our team has a lot going on right now. So, all right, that's it for today.
Okay!
What do we want the people to do?
Like, favorite, comment, share, bell notification thingy me Bob. You know the YouTube spiel. If you haven't watched any kind of videos, it's the same thing everybody says. Please do enough stuff so that YouTube actually likes me. Because YouTube's a jerk. Yeah, I said it. YouTube got a problem with it. The YouTube algorithm is mean. There was one YouTuber who stopped putting videos out because the series started getting less likes than what he needed, which was the average for his channel. It was actually hurting his channel because it wasn't as popular as everything else. So he actually had to stop doing it. Otherwise, it's because it's actually his income. Ugh. Well, I don't think I'd ever do YouTube as a job.
You wanted to.
No, I wanted to do it as a hobby. I never wanted to do it as my full-time job. I wanted to do it for video game money.
All right. After that little spiel.
Bah! Hey, you said the videos would be longer. I Dream a Genie?
Didn't work.
I might add a frog.
No.
It's not 2021.
Right? Coronavirus hasn't gone away.
You know what? This would be that time where you hear the old folks going, "Oh, don't worry. Once it gets really cold, it'll kill the bugs." And it's July. We got 4 or 5 months before it gets that cold.
They actually thought that it would go, when this all first started, they actually thought that it would go away come summer because the bug didn't apparently seem to, the virus didn't seem to like hot and humid. And, well, it's hot and humid and
It's still here.
not going anywhere. All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.